magical girls. Man, it is a trope as old as time when it comes to anime, I do believe. Magical girl anime is something I will always hold dear to my heart. I may not watch it much anymore, but since one of my top students won my little game I did over in the community post tab on the channel, they asked me to talk about their favorite anime that asked the question, what if the villain was just really bad at being a villain? Now, this is an interesting question that my evil self can just laugh at, and you know what? Who doesn't like a good old-fashioned magical girl versus demon fight? Now, I know some of you hear magical girl versus demon and you think, ah yes, epic battles, life or death stakes. Explosion! Well, no, not even close. Instead, we get a demon girl whose biggest struggle is, well, literally everything. And honestly, that makes it so much better. So class, let's grab our magical wands and our pink hair bows and sit down as we take a look at the best magical girl anime you forgot about. Class is now in session. This is the demon girl next. It follows our main character, Yuko Yoshi, aka Shamiko, who wakes up one morning to discover she has horns and a tail. Why? Because, surprise! Her family is actually descended from demons. But before you get too excited, there's a catch. Her demon lineage comes with a century-old curse that makes her family weak, broke, and struggling harder than a college student living off instant ramen. Oh man, that hits too close to home. Her grand villainous mission to defeat a magical girl and restore her family's honor. Sounds noble and entertaining, right? Thinking, oh, we're gonna get these nice, amazing fight scenes, training montages. Yeah, you've been in my class long enough. Let's see how this turns out. See, that's what I thought. See, this girl has the combat prowess of a damp sponge. Actually, wait a second. I think my sponge is stronger. Let me get back to you on that. We then meet Momochio, the local magical girl. Normally, in a story like this, she'd be Yuko's mortal enemy. Instead, like me grading your test papers, we take one look at Shamiko's attempt at being evil and decide, okay, no, this is just sad. I'm help. I can't this. And that, class, is how we end up with one of the most wholesome, weirdly supported, yet incredibly dysfunctional rivalries in anime history. Not to mention, Momo is also against Isekai, as she saves Yuko from being Isekai. This is such a fun show. And let's talk about the real selling point of the show, as it's comic. It's not about magical showdown or deep philosophical themes. No. It's about watching Yuko struggle through daily life, like she's playing on the hardest difficulty setting in Dark Souls. She tries to be menacing, people think she's asking for direction. She tries to fight, Momo casually deflects her attacks while drinking a smoothie. She tries to assert dominance. Yeah, no. Even her own ancestor doesn't take her seriously. Imagine having a sealed, powerful demon ancestor who lost a fight, and still you are the least respected person in your own house. And that's the whole story. Yuko wants to defeat Momo. Momo just wants Yuko to eat a vegetable and stop passing out from anemia. And honestly, that's the real battle here. So yeah, visually, this anime is warm, soft, and downright cozy. It looks less like a battle anime and more like something that gently pats you on the head and reminds you to drink water, which I love. The music is light, bouncy, and perfect for an anime where the biggest conflict involves grocery budgets and awkward training sessions. The voice acting? Mwah, chef kiss. Especially Yuko's constant panic scream, which, let's be real, is the soundtrack to her entire life. So, yeah, if you can't tell from this video and my voice, I enjoyed this anime, and for the student who recommended this to me, thank you. I don't know how I missed this. I'm glad to finally have taken time to sit down and watch. I did try reading the manga, but I don't get along with 4 comas, so I have to stick with the anime on this one. I hope we get a season 3 sometime in the future. For your extra credit homework today, you are required, students, to watch this anime and let me know your thoughts down in the hate lab below. And if you don't do it, you'll disappoint Momo. And, well, let's be real. If you disappoint Momo, Shamiko is just gonna cry as her training's gonna be harder. Don't make Shamiko cry, please. She's been through enough. Let her win once by watching this anime. I beg you. So yeah, not only is this show cute, funny, heartwarming, and painfully relatable for anyone who's ever tried their best and still ended up failing spectacularly. With that, our lesson for today has come to a close. I think I hear the bell ringing in the background. So let me know down in the hate lab below if you could take Momo in a fight. Also, let me know if there are any other anime you want me to cover that other YouTubers don't want to pay attention to. Also, do me a favor and Yuko a favor and hit that subscribe button next to my name so Yuko can become even stronger. Until next time, guys, stay hydrated and don't challenge magical girls to a fight when you know you can't win. Otherwise, you might end up like these magical girls.
すごいエッチ。そんな格好じゃもう戦えないでしょ。なんでるんだろう私。大好きな魔法少女を苦しめているのに。
As always, I'm Professor Plague, class dismissed.